Hey everybody, welcome to week 7 and 8, season 19, last season before Brutal Ball 2. We will get going in just a second. We've got a couple folks here. Neva's here. Let's see, which game are we going to start with? Kafood is here. Let's go ahead and start with the Valhalla game. It's a big game. We start with a banger. We got Kafood here. Fox will watch the replay. So let's get that big game going. Let's see who's going to win it. Who's going to take that division? Can Valhalla beat the Lightning? Got a bloody field at Valhalla. Rost, ever since Rost has got on the team, they haven't lost. So let's see what happens here. A couple of minor change-ups for the Lightning. And let's see what happens. Nexagon back in the game. Been a few for Nexagon. Cursed field, cursed week, maybe? Let's see what happens. Bruja starting off. Bruja back to pass, no. 2nd and 9, Rost back to pass. And hits Bruja for a couple, 3rd down and 7. Carl goes and dumps and gets a couple, but does not get the 1st down. Nexagon back, hits Shakira. And Shakira with a nice little gain. Leroya, completion. I'm going to let this run. I got to go check the door. Delina with a big touchdown. I will be right back. Hey, did you let Madison in? Oh, okay. Sorry about that. I guess the Lightning got the ball back. Nexagon deflected, and 3rd down. Leroya sacked by Rost, getting in fast, but taken back the other way. Aegeon with a big catch. Hey Blue, hey Oscar. 2nd and 9. Bruja back and nothing. 3rd and 7. Rost nowhere. Lord Chanter. Stuff 2nd down. Nexagon intercepted. Theron. Bruja back to pass. And Theron 1st down. Rost gets a couple. Carl. Ugly, but gets it to Theron. And they got a touchdown. And we've got a tie ball game. Shakira with a catch. Shakira with a big gain. Leroya. Back, Rost giving him some pressure. Rost again with the pressure, but gets the ball off to Shakira. Getting a big 1st down. Nexagon back. Nexagon stuff. Or got a couple. 3rd down and 5. Lord Chanter hits Shakira, and that Lord Chanter Shakira connection is working today. Theron also getting a lot of catches. Already 5 catches. Oh, but Delina with a pick. Taking it back the other way. Delina's having a nice season. Leroya hits Shakira for a few. 2nd and 2. Nexagon. Touchdown. And the Lightning could take... Hey, Bar. The Lightning could take the division here with a win. It's going to be tough for Valhalla if they lose this one. 2nd and 10. Rost sacked. 3rd down and 14. Carl. Goes, oh, big connection by Carl. Theron been coming through the rattling, and Nexagon gets taken out by Theron on that tackle. Theron getting the ball again. Theron with a touchdown, and we got 3-2, and Nexagon is out. Now Loth is in, so back to last week's lineup, and they get stuffed. Shakira with the catch, and Shakira with a nice gain. 1st down, almost the halfway point. Loth gets another 1st. And we got a couple buffs. Not much. Lord Chanter with a little buff. 2nd and 9. Lord Chanter back to pass and deflected. 3rd and 9. Loth hits, bounced, and back the other way. Carl with a catch. Carl with the 1st down. Hey, Sega. And Carl, couple. Bruja hits Aegeon, and they get a 1st down. And hey, Tyler, Rost stuffed Thoraya looking good. I think that's the second sack of the game. And Theron, though. Theron is doing all the work today. Rost. Ooh, nice little run for Rost. Finally gets a couple yards. Hasn't been a great runner, but Theron with another touchdown. And Theron really dominating and turning this game around, causing the injury, getting the touchdowns, getting a turnover. Theron is the player of the game so far for the Valhalla. And bounce, Delina. Good to see you too, Tyler. And Delina, catch, takes a tackle, and gets the first down. Laroya caught, Loth, touchdown, and Lightning are back up. A tie would still keep this manageable for Valhalla. But they cannot get a loss here. A loss will almost end it for them. And Bruja taken out by Thorai. And Delina with a touchdown. And ouch. Freedom is in with the sack. That might be it. Aegeon with a catch. Nice gain. First down. 2nd and 7. Freedom. Deflected. 3rd and 7. Rost. Breaks the tackle. Rost with a nice gain. Still plenty of time. 19 plays is enough if they can score quickly. Oh, but Laroya with a pick. And that's probably going to do it. That should waste the time. Shakira. Hey, Goose. How's it going? This year, it may not be, though. This year, it's going to be Purple Cats or Shield, maybe, for that final playoff spot. And looks like the Lightning take it. And Valhalla, they still got a shot at the wild card. But the Valhalla is going to want to root for the Shield today. And hope that I beat the Cats, because that'll drop the Cats down to Valhalla's level. All right, well, there you go. Well, I've already got tons of cursed. I got tons of curses. Goose cursed me, so you know, that's that. Goose cursed me. Do we know if Mad's showing up? Sure. We can wait on Hyena's game. I'll do that one pretty late in the week. So let's go ahead and pop the Manatees then on. Manatees, here we go against the Badgers. Brutality against not so brutality. Miss Bill having a great season so far as a gunner. So let's see what happens. Papalardo in. The Big Mac getting the start. Papalardo, couple yards. Snurblat back to pass. And ugly pass. Picked off by Triok. 2nd and 11. Triok. Dumps. Not much there. Hey, 0. And Braidcraft with a catch. And a first down. Truss. Dumps. Ooh, Papalardo. Nice deflection. But Miss Bill catches the next one and gets a touchdown. And Manatees on top, 1-0. This was a hard one for me to pick. I don't remember if I came down on the Manatees or the Badgers. I was really up in the air on this one. I had no idea. Fumble by Big Mac. Turns it over. Truss, couple yards. Big Mac hasn't been the crazy dominant performer with his starts. And Papalardo, season ender for the Badgers, missed Bill. Oh no, Badgers, big loss there. Gare is in now. That's going to hurt their passing attack. Big Max, quarterback, is gone. And back to pass, and Snurblat with a catch. Back and couple, 2nd and 6, Snurblat. Ooh, Gare gets stuffed. Sierra back to pass, and Miss Bill with a big deflection. And the Manatees taking the lead here. And able to maybe get up by 3. Nope, it gets stopped. And McGee getting another catch. Sierra to Jake, couple. Hey, Luke. Intercepted by Harriman. Big pick. Trust gets stuffed. 2nd and 12. Tryock. Oh, throws a pick to Gare. Gare's 4th interception of his career. Former Shield player. Him only having 4 interceptions is probably why he's not starting. Badgers with a touchdown and gets it a little more manageable. But Missbill does his thing again. Just outrunning everybody. Sierra with a nice deflection. And a sack there. And the Badgers get the ball back. McGee with a catch. Where was Sierra? Let me check out the news. Where was Sierra on the... Was he on the list? No. I thought he started well, but he might actually... I think he only started... He hadn't started every game. But Sierra being in there. Gare back to pass. And Jake with a catch. And first down. Snerblatt to the outside. 2nd and 10. Sierra. And caught to come. Gare and a touchdown. And we got a tie ball game. Gare with a big catch. And ugly pass. Missbill was close. But not a great pass. But Trust gets it. And a couple yards. Oh, Jake. The snake. Sunno taking out Tryock. But Jake the snake with the pick. And Harriman with a pick. Harriman back. Braidcraft with a catch. And a big first down. Truss. Incomplete. Braidcraft with a first down. Braidcraft another catch for a first down. Nope. 2nd and 9. Eleonora. Nothing. 3rd and 9. Harriman sacked by Gare. And we've got Jake with a catch. Missbill running him down and getting the stop. Gare to the outside. And Gare taking out his 2nd player of the game. Sierra hits Jake. Gare back to pass and hits McGee. Big Mac with a touchdown. And the Badgers take the lead. Eleonora up the middle for a few. Caught. Eleonora complete to Braidcraft. That was a big 3rd down. Keep them in this. They need to get a score here. Tie this up. Braidcraft with a catch. First down. Truss up the middle. Not much. 2nd and 8. Eleonora fighting, breaking a couple. 3rd and 1. And Missbill with the catch. And Missbill with a touchdown. Tie ball game. 2nd and 10. Sierra intercepted by Braidcraft. That was big. 2nd and 13. Eleonora. Will the Manatees go all of Blood Bowl 1? 19 seasons without a single kill. Is that going to happen? That is just such a crazy stat. 2nd and 9. Snerblatt back to pass. 3rd and 7. Sierra deflected and back the other way. Truss dumps for a couple. 2nd and 3. Eleonora. No. 3rd and 1. Harriman. No. Back the other way. We still got 10 plays to go. Somebody can still win this. Gare, incomplete. It's 3rd and 5. Sierra. Ooh, McGee with the catch. Big one. That could do it. Gare backs. Fumbles. On the sack. Fumbles. Snerblatt picks it up. And Gare fumbles for the score. Not much time left. Misbill, they need to get the ball in the hands of Misbill. And they try, but Sierra. 4 picks on the career already for the rookie. Sierra's been looking good, getting a touchdown. And the Badgers sneak it out over the Manatees. Jake was 60. Turnovers being the big thing for them. Misbill was 62. Harriman Suno doing pretty good with his 42, leading Rookie of the Year. Keeps that up. And I did watch the end of the Jaguars game. A couple places in the middle. Yeah, Titans-Cardinals, that was a game. Woof. All right, let's see. Any requests? Let's see here. Let's see. Mads is not. I don't see Mads on. Let's go across. Well, you know what? We got Goose here. Let's finish off this conference. Let's see what happens. Sky Carp versus the Evolution. Blades game next. I'll do the Blades game next. Y'all want that? I'll do that after this one. Valister. Complete to Saley for a couple. 2nd and 4. Samira, a few yards. Samira back to pass. Seiton with a few yards and a first down. Ballister breaking a couple, getting a nice little gain. And a little, and there you go. Benor back to pass and dumps. Seiton slowly making his way downfield. Seiton again. Nobody can cover him. Seiton just breaking tackles and getting the touchdown. And big play to Harper. Fernine. Goswin back to pass. Bullet with the catch. And Bullet close. Spurry back to pass. And touchdown. Tie ball game. Sky Carp Evolution. Nustin Ballister. Samira back to pass. Seiton. First down. Ballister. Oh, Benor with a nice catch. Getting downfield. And another big gain. No defense here. Benor, couple yards. Samira hits Ballister. Touchdown. And Evolution up 2-1. Bullet getting the catch. Getting downfield. Fernine back. And dumps to Bullet. Another first down. Goswin. Harper going for MVP, getting a touchdown, and so far this game, having some pretty good MVP plays. Couple touchdowns already. Lister, nice run. Benor, Seiton breaks a tackle. Broadmat hits Kurak. Lister, nothing. And there we go. Touchdown for the Evolution. Keep just trading scores. 2nd and 7. Goswin. Harper. Slipping. Another first down. Adios, Bar. Harper, big catch. First down. Spurry. Caught by Harper again. Touchdown. And Harper just doing it all right here on this drive. And we've got a tie ball game. Benor to Seiton for a couple. Already 7 catches on the game. Saley with a catch. And Benor taken out by Elmon. So Samira. Bullet with a deflection. Horsey outside. We got another. Oh, Wilkinson gets injured. That's a rare sight. Usually he's doing the injuring. Where is Big Wilk on all-time injuries? Big Wilk has to be creeping up on that list. for all-time injuries caused. And he's still got a lot of years ahead of him, but Sighton, touchdown, and Evolution 4-3. Back to Spurry, getting a couple. First down, surprise. Offensive Player of the Year, still in the lead. And Bullet, another game. Spurry, back to pass, and hits Fernie. Top 10, tied for third in kills. What's his age? What is he, what, about 10 years? No, maybe less than that, huh? Fernie, deflected. Goswin, back to pass, and Bullet, close. Oh, guess does not get the first down. Sega. I hope you do, Sega. I don't know. I think your franchise is cursed, Sega. I really want you to turn it around. Horace. I think that'll be good. I think next year will be good for you because you won't have to play your division 6 times. Maybe you'll have a shot. And Bullet taken down by Sighton. First down. Oof. Velister. Touchdown. And actually, the Skycarp are the ones getting beat up. This is a very non-evolution type game. Hurting people. We got Icky in the game. We got Elmon in the game. Harper, first down. Chaos with a catch. And close. Spurry. Nope. Second and goal. Fernie. No. Third and goal. They get the goal line stand here. Oh, they do. Evolution. Big stop. Massive stop. That may do it. Skycarp. Their offense is good enough to get 2 more scores. But can they get 2 more stops? And third down and 10. Velister. Can they tackle him? They do. And Goswin. Drop. Oof. Samira back to pass. And hits Saley. Saley, big gain. Getting downfield and touchdown. And that's going to do it. 3 points. With only 18 plays to go. Harper with another nice catch. Harper with a touchdown. Well. Keep my hand close. Nope. And Velister, nice game for him. He's had a lot of running yards. And Spurry and Saley. Spurry with another 63, 49 offensive. Still keeping his spot. Oh, Harper. Harper gets a 44. Who's great on offense. That's his worst defensive performance of all time. He did not bode well. And getting minus 11 there. Saley with 81. Samira 72. Sighton with 63. And the Evolution get the win. Yeah, so I got some good and bad news. The bad news, no games next week. It is Luke's birthday, and I have family in from Germany all week. So there will not be a game next week, so we will be skipping a week. But my plan is next weekend, not this coming weekend, but the following weekend, I'm planning to send out the BB2 codes for you guys to start messing with the game. So hopefully that will be, you guys will start being able to mess with it a little bit in just over a week, about a week and a half. That's my plan. I will see. I think I'm almost ready to give it to you guys. So it should be there. All right, so let's Troops Dramaturge. I can get that one in, but somebody was there a request? So I got you, Sega. We'll get yours in. Oh, but we had the Rotgut game we're gonna do next, right? So Rotgut, and then we'll do the Dramaturge. And then we can do Alpha Car. We'll do that order. All right. So Colossus, Blades. Go ahead and get your... It's a little early for a drink break. The winner of this game, though, is still very much in the playoffs hunt. The loser is probably done. Hostile starts off with a nice run. And Jingle Balls, nice run. First down, and Caulfield taken out by Hostile. Ooh, but that does put Lewis back in. I think Lewis is a really good player. He needs to be in the game more. Engel with the run. Engel first down. Pigley. Not much there. 2nd and 9. Siggin. Nope. 3rd and 9. Engel. Stuffed. Woof. Oh, still nothing. Scry. Nope. Back the other way. Engel. Pigley to the outside. See, I think Blue and I have all the legends. Most of the legends from college. We got Castle players everywhere. We got Duality players everywhere. Blue and I know talent. Safety! Oh my! Gabriel with the safety. Jingle Balls to the outside. Nothing. 2nd and 9. Deflected. 3rd and 9. Hostile. The difference between me and Blue is Blue knows how to use his talent. I don't. That's the difference. 2nd and 2. Siggin. Deflected. 3rd and 2. Engel. Lewis. Catch. First down. Couple yards. First and 10. Hostile. Back. Stuffed. 2nd and 10. Jingle Balls. Stop. 3rd and 9. Scry. Stopped. Engel. I mean, this game has to end on that safety, right? We can't have a second score. It's just got to be a 1-0 win. No, it's Engel with a touchdown. Jingle Balls. Hey, TP. Jingle Balls up the middle. Nope. 3rd and 2. Scry. Runs to the outside. Gets some yards. I know. Barrel Gulch. Of course, I can't say anything. Castle lost. Almost lost us the cup. 2nd and 9 to the outside. No. 3rd and 8. Wait a minute. That Lightning game. Now I'm thinking about it. Was that Lightning? Was that Lightning game? Lightning, and this is totally off topic, but we're gonna get off topic when we're watching a Rotgut game. That Lightning game was Valhalla home field? Because if they were, then that means the Lightning have the cup now, have the belt. Oh, stopped. Engel, the little run. Deflected. Lightning took the belt. I get to play the Lightning. I don't know if I'm home or away when I play the Lightning. Maybe I can get the belt. 2nd and 12. Hostile. 3rd and 11. Jingle Balls. Nope. Back the other way. Engel. Cottage. First down. Gabriel taken out by Scry, so they get revenge on Gabriel. Oh, never mind. Gabriel didn't Oh no, Gabriel got the safety. Never mind. I thought he injured somebody. That's right, he got the safety. Pigley, no. 2nd and 10. Sigan. Oh, Crystal Belly with the pick. Hostile. Breaking tackles. Getting a first down. Ah, the Choops. The Choops might take it. That would be a very Choops thing to do. And nothing. And Jingle Balls with the sack. Jingle Balls. They're getting some pressure in there. 2nd and 8. Jingle Balls the outside. Nice little first down run. Hostile. Few yards. Jingle Balls. Lewis in pursuit, but Jingle Balls able to get the first. Scry, no. 2nd and 13. Hostile. Throws it to Jingle Balls for a couple. Jingle Balls, oof, ugly there. And ball is turned over. Engel. First down run. Pigley. Deflected. 2nd and 10. Sigan. Engel. Fumble. Jingle Balls picks it up. Jingle Balls bring it back the other way. Nice gain. Hostile dumps to Chambers. First down. Jingle Balls. 3rd and goal. And no, unable to get the score. Can they get a safety here, though? 3rd down. Nope. Pigley with the catch. First down. And that is it. Caught. Piffle. Got it. Pigley gets hurt. So it was a painful game for them, and they are out. Hostile 61. Jingle Balls 52. Wyatt 41. But they couldn't win. They had all the top performers. But they couldn't get the yards. 213 yards. Colossus get the victory. All right. So you said we're going to do bananas first and then back to dramaturge. Is that what it sounded like? So we'll pop Pedro's game on. And here we go. Watkins in some mixtures of buffs and no buffs. Watkins, nothing there. Gregorian to the outside. And Gregorian injured by Aberdeen. Scotch egg in. Sacked. Dwab wicket. Hits Aberdeen. First down. And touchdown. And Bananas up 1-0. Serpent. 3rd and 9. Dwab with a couple. 2nd and 3. 3rd and 2. Cashew back to pass and hits Hudson. Dwab, few blocks, and Hudson in for the touchdown. And Bananas angry about last week's loss. Coming on strong. They did beat him last week. 3rd and 1. Watkins gets the first. And Serpent River. Couple. Scotch egg. Nope. 2nd and 9. Watkins to the outside. And Russell Jr. No. Serpent back to pass. And caught by Pod. Pod getting his first gain. And Cashew, big catch. Harris in the block. No. 2nd and 10. Cashew. Nope. 3rd and 7. Dwab. Ooh, nice run for Dwab. Very nice run for Dwab. Ebmar hits Aberdeen and a touchdown. And the Daz back up by 2. Serpent. No. 3rd and 6. Scotch egg. Bouncing. And Scotch egg. Nice little run for. Oh, but then he gets taken out. Regina is in. And 3rd and 9. Watkins, nice little run. Serpent, back. Mad couple, 2nd and 6. No, 3rd and 6. Watkins, stuffed and back the other way. Dropped by Ebmar. Ebmar, though, completes the pass. Yeah, I don't know. I'll try. I'll try, Goose. I just want to come out of this tonight with 1 win. At least 1 win. A win and a tie would be perfect. And no deaths is the goal. 2nd and 9. Because Castle sure fell apart last night. Losing, having my great rookie killed, and my best runner out for the season. All in one stream. That is killing. That killed Castle's chances at a title. Pod, catch, fumble. But Regina picks it up. And they're still within 1. Pedro's chance. They seem to be working. Alvacar comes back. 3rd and 2. Regina deflected. Could not get there. Stuffed. And Watkins with a touchdown. It is working. This music, these chants of the home crowd, getting them back in the game. The Bananas could lose this. To Hudson. Bananas are going to get 2 top picks next year. With Dramaturge pick and their own. Touchdown to Hudson. And next year's draft, I think, is going to be pretty deep. Well, I don't know how deep it is, but there are quite a few stars coming out next year. 2nd and 10, Watkins. 3rd and 8, Serpent. And bounced back. Pod catch. Nice gain. Intercepted by Harris. And that might be the game winner if they can pick up a score on this drive. Cashew. First down. The blue chant back. Watkins slipping on a banana peel. And I guess that's it. 3-point win. A spirited game. It's nice to see Alvacar's fans still excited, even with their team still in the rebuild. But they got a big win and held the Bananas pretty close for most of the game. But then at the end, sort of fell apart. Cashew 77. Wow, Cashews. Oof. Harris 58, Russell Jr. 57, Serpent with 45, and the Bananas with the big win. Okay, cool. Nice to see that. You are back, Stern. So next up is Dramaturge. Let's see what this game turns out. Zyral, Throaty starting. Troops still have a shot at the playoffs, but they gotta win. They have to win this game. Dramaturge has a couple of ties. But can they get a win against their division? Fumble, first play. Ibarra picks it up. Oof. Zyral, touchdown. Yes, I know. Cashew's a good defensive player, but he's had some surprising offense. Throaty, a turnover. Oof. Zyro, touchdown. Oh, 5 plays in. And they're already down by 2. Demetrius back to pass. Mogalogalo. Back to pass to Demetrius. And a touchdown. And look at that real quick. If they don't turn the ball over, we've already got 3 scores in 7 plays. Throaty couple. And Farhazel with a catch. And a first down. 2nd and 11. Throaty. Bounced. Nope. 3rd and 11. Hey, look, when you don't turn the ball over, maybe that's the thing. They just need to get Demetrius the ball. Demetrius. Big catch again. Mogalogalo. Here they go to Peppermint. And first down, sneaks one in. Claymore back to pass and incomplete. 2nd and 10. Mogalogalo. Ooh, ugly pass, but not too bad. Mogalogalo with a nice run and a first down. 1st and 10. Claymore dumps it. Peppermint first. Mogalogalo touchdown. And we got a 2-point game. Zyro slipping. Throaty back to pass and intercepted by Peppermint. Look at this dramaturge. Demetrius. Whoa, they were down 2 points in the first 5 plays. Thought this game was going to be a complete butt whooping. And now they're back in the lead. Stop. 2nd and 1. Ibarra. Stuffed. 3rd and 4. Zyro. Oh, they get their first down. 1st and 10. Throaty. Hitting Zyro. Zyro bounced. I don't think Agons is here. Tie ball game. Mogalogalo. Dumps to Peppermint for a first. Grimnir back to pass and sacked. 2nd and 12. Claymore. Nope. 3rd and 10. Mogalogalo. You got to pass it. Demetrius. Throaty catch. Throaty sacked. 2nd and 10. Ibarra intercepted by Mogalogalo. And they are back in this tie ball game. Peppermint with a catch. First down. Grimnir. Ooh, ugly pass by Grimnir. 2nd and 10. Claymore. Dumps to Peppermint. First. Mogalogalo. Hits Demetrius for a first. Grimnir. Oh, nice deflection by Throaty. That was big. Claymore. Touchdown, though. Never mind. And they've got the lead. 1-point lead. Throaty breaks the tackle. Gets a first down. Ibarra dumps to Farhazel. Nice gain. Nice first. Zyro. Stuffed. 2nd and 12. Throaty. Deflected. Ibarra. And deflected. Pilnum. First down. Zyro back to pass. And Farhazel. Nope. 2nd and inches. Pilnum. Nope. Ibarra. 2nd and goal. Zyro. Touchdown. We got a tie ball game. Mogalogalo back to pass. And with a few. 3rd and 1. Grimnir. Dumps for another first. Claymore. Claymore with a good little run. And Dramaturge still hanging on. Grimnir. Nope. 3rd and 6. Claymore back. And, oh, that was ugly. That was ugly. Are the Choops going to get together here? Both teams have had costly turnovers. And Farhazel with a catch. And Zyro first down. There you go. And Zyro taken out by Peppermint. Well, could that change things? We've still got plenty of time. 1 point down. Claymore back to pass and dumps to Grimnir. 2nd and 1. Mogalogalo complete to Demetrius. First down. Oh, pick by Throaty. Second down. Ibarra. Loof is now receiving, and receiving well. Loof a couple yards. Second and 8. Throaty. Close. 3rd and 1. Ibarra. Back to pass, and stuffed. Got sacked. Logalogalo back. Oh, Demetrius. Massive drop. Oh, that was a big drop. Demetrius could have had the play right there to tie this ball game up. That would have got him really close to the end zone. Throaty breaks a tackle, breaks another. 2nd and 2. Ibarra. Oh, they get a first down on the 1-inch yard line, and Loof with the run. And the great dramaturg game, playing a tight ball game, but they just couldn't hold on. Back the other way. Throaty. Farhazel with a catch. And first down. And there you have it. 2nd and 4. Loof. Got it. Speed this up a bit. Claymore, Demetrius. Just not enough. Claymore 51. Logalogalo 41. Demetrius 41. Farhazel with 34. And the Choops sneak out the win. They actually did better when Zyra went out. All right. All right. Any requests for the next game? Who are we going to put on next? I think Neva and TB are here. So we can put that one on. Let's pop the Roosters and Pandas. Could also put the Boulders Hounds game on. Guess I'll do Roosters Pandas. Let's pop this one. All right. Pandas made a little slight lineup change. Not much. Couple of linemen changed. 3rd and 10. Hodge. Nope. Unable to do it. Roosters. Back to pass. Truth Weaver. Nice catch. Are the Roosters back? They're looking pretty good. Sack, though, by Graham. Actually, since they've picked up Graham, I don't think they've lost a game. Oh, we got an injury, though. I think that's Annalisa. No, Annalisa's not hurt. Falkern's hurt. So, switching stuff up. Simo with a run for a couple. Wilhelm back to pass. Deflected. 3rd down. Powell. Dumps to Attila for a first. Simo. Nope. Wilhelm back. And hits Hodge for first down. Powell. Not much. 2nd and 8. Simo. No. 3rd down. Wilhelm. And sacked by Wind. Deflected. Carl. Caught by Graham. Goldwolf. The captain. Getting a few yards. And intercepted by Wilhelm. Wilhelm back. Hits Attila. Powell. Sacked. Attila, no gain. 3rd and 3. And sacked. Kenward. Graham. No. 2nd and 7. Carl. We still run. Goldwolf to the outside. 2nd and 7. Kenward. 3rd and 5. And Carl. Good run. First down. And Goldwolf. And Slippery. And Carl. Not able to get there. And it's back the other way. Pandas. Oh, Kenward with a pick. Just the offense for the Pandas struggling after the injury. Goldwolf with a run, or with a catch for a first down. Pass for a couple, 2nd and goal. And Truthweaver with a touchdown. Simo, no, Goldwolf. And Powell, sacked. Roosters. Just the defense is looking great. Offensively, looking okay, but defensively, they have got it locked down. Graham, look at Graham on Powell. Man, Graham was just all over Powell on that one. Kenwer with a deflection. And Kenwer with a little run for a few. 2nd and 2. And, oh, deep pass to Truth Weaver. Called Wolf Carl for a couple. Kenward back with the run and the first down. Carl back to pass. Hits Truth Weaver. Another first down. Wolf dumps it. Touchdown. 3-point lead. Let's give the Pandas one more shot here. But they just can't move the ball at all. Stopped. Man, that Rooster defense is smothering. Safety on that one. I mean, the Pandas aren't even getting past midfield. Oh, there they go. Pandas having a rough one. Still, a bad season for them is hovering around 500. Yeah, Graham's playing really well. Wind with 82, Annalisa 52, Graham 48, Wilhelm 44. But the Roosters defense just too much for the Pandas. All right, let's see. Who do we pop on? I guess I'm going to go ahead and pop on Hounds Boulders. Let's see how this one goes. We got Tyler, we got Luke here. Let's do it. Chunkle, Amloth, Heighton. No changes there. Luke was talking about Ripper like he's Penis. So since he gets hurt all the time, I'm calling him, his nickname's going to be Soft Penis. Imogene back to pass. Started off. Imogene getting back in the starting lineup. Gibbons, number 2. What did he have? What did he end up with fantasy points? Oh, there you go. There's Soft Penis. First play of the game, and he is out. That doesn't happen to Penis all the time, like it does for Ripper. Might Slasher. Couple yards. Yeah, flaccid's a better word. Amhoff incomplete. I picked the Boulders in this one because they didn't start that trash this week. So I think the Boulders gonna take it. Gates. No, Gates is pretty. So Gates is kind of trash too, but at least he can throw the ball. Heighton. No, the defense. 3rd and 9. Stuff the Boulders. Might Slasher. Couple yards. Might Slasher. Oh, Might Slasher fighting hard, getting close, and Gates slips in. Oh, Gates. Nice run for the gnome. The little fairy gnome. Isn't he like one of those little fairy gnomes? What are they called? Sparkle gnomes? I don't know. I forgot the name. Amloth. Heighten to the outside. No. 3rd and 3. Chunkle. Gates. Nope. Chunkle fighting. Chunkle fighting. Touchdown. That's a good one, Goose. Oh, Neptune taken out by Gates. Gates just beating everybody up. Heighten to the outside. Now Uzgat is in. And the Gots is blocking really well. We'll see what it does on the defense. But Gates coming out strong. Sothale. Might Slasher. Deflected. Gates gets another first down and a touchdown. Gates. He is just turning it up this week. Heightened to the outside. The two best runners in the league for the Hounds. They're doing all right, but they're not completely dominating these boulders. Amloth runs it for a few. 2nd and 1. Heighton. 1st and 10. Chunkle. Incomplete. 2nd and goal. Amloth. Touchdown. And we got a tie ball game. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Gates is looking all right. It's better than the trash from last week. Ciron, what was the name? What was that forgettable crap? Bronhan. Oh, the pick. Gates throws an interception. They heard Tyler bragging. Tyler bragging is such an odd thing that the universe can't handle it. And something bad must happen. Amloth slips. 1st down. Heighten to the outside. Heighten with the speed. Heighten with the touchdown. And the Hounds take the lead. Oh, don't tell me the boulders are going to kill my chances at the pick'em. Why did I pick the boulders? Gates. 1st down. Gates. Nice run. Get another block. Oh, you just need one more block. Would have got another 20 yards on that. Ida. 1st down. Might Slasher. Sothale Jr. Touchdown. And tie ball game again. Amloth slipping. That Oozgot getting in there. He's been helping to make holes, looks like. 2nd and 7. Amloth. Amloth to the outside. Who's got being friendly out there? Imogene. Nice run. Might Slasher back to pass and complete to Ida. 1st down. Gates complete to Sothale Jr. Slipping and a touchdown. And we got a tie ball game again. Amloth. No. Bounced. No. 3rd and 7. Chunkle. That Oozgot just smacking Might Slasher down. Oh, but a fumble. And picked up by Boulder. That's a big turnover. Since the Gotts has been in, this Hounds rushing attack has been unstoppable. Might Slasher, big run, touchdown. Boulders take the lead back. Nothing. I'm happy too, Mongo. I'm happy too. I'm happy too. I don't want that trash on my team. Amloth. Almost as bad as a gnome. Amloth. Heighten. Breaks the tackle. 1st down. 2nd and goal. Amloth. Touchdown. And Ida taken out by Amloth near the end zone. As he was scoring, he punched him in the face. Imogene. Big gain. Oh, look at Imogene go. Imogene is just... Talk about somebody who's looking at the cameras. Imogene's looking at the owner every time she gets the ball. How dare you? Sazan. Well, Sazan does what Sazan does. Come in and get injured. Back out. Heighten with the run. Big run. Touchdown. Imogene back to pass. Couple yards. Gates. No. Hale. Hits. Murin out as a gunner now. Oh, he's been gunner all game. Murin. Has he been gunner all game? No, Might Slash. Yeah, so Might Slasher got moved over. Imogene with the run. Fumbles! Picked up by Chunkle. Amloth. Back. Stuffed. 2nd and 10. Heighten. Stuffed. 3rd and 2. Chunkle. First down. 2nd and 10. Heighten. Stop. 3rd and 6. Chunkle. Oh, Chunkle not get there. Imogene. 2 plays to go. There goes Imogene. First down. Sofield Jr. 1 play. Touchdown. Boulders. Big finish. Gates. 65. Sofield Jr. 60. And boom. Iden on 48. Hounds. Heightened. Great on offense. So bad on defense. And the Boulders sneak out the win. And everybody's in it. 4 and 3. 3 teams are stuck at 4 and 3. Poor dramaturge. All right, let's see. Let's see what we popping on next. Let's see. Oscar's here. Oscar Maz. We'll go ahead and pop that one on, I guess. See how this one goes. Ferriman had a good start to the season, but kind of fallen off a little bit. Hatters had a big win last week, but probably not playoff bound. Sack. Rain strike. Sacked. 3rd and 14. Gibby. No. Graceland. Stuffed. And a couple yards. Sithnar. Touchdown. And the Hatters getting back in it. Ooh, sack by Graceland. Atkinson taken out by Inferno Jet. And stuff. So Graceland with a couple yards. Ethel. Can't get anywhere. 3rd and 8. Sithnar. Hits Helmet. Helmet breaks the tackle. Helmet with a big gain. Graceland. Nice blocking. And a touchdown. And the Hatters up by 2-0. Quick start. Gibby. Gibby. Good run for first down. Blissful rest. Nowhere. 2nd and 10. Rain strike. Sacked. Gibby bounced. And Gibby a few. But not enough. Graceland dumps it to Helmet for a couple. Ethel. Oh, bad pass there. 3rd and 7. Sithnar. Nowhere. And back the other way. Rain strike gets it off. Fath with a deflection. Gibby. No. 3rd and 7. Blissful. Ugly. And the Hatters back with the ball. And Ethel's few yards. 3rd and 1. Sithnar hits Fath. And we've got another first down. Ethel incomplete. 3rd and 6. Sithnar back to pass. Hits. Helmet. And nice blocking. Oh, Graceland got in the way for a couple. And touchdown for Graceland. And Q-Bird finally does something. He's been pretty quiet. Who's covering? Oh, Fath has been covering the bird. And Big Boss with a pick. And 3-point lead in the pick. And that's going to be the lead. I'll give it a couple seconds. I'll speed it up a little bit. But that looks like it's over. Sithnar touchdown. And look at that. Hatters making quick work of the Ferrymen. What happened to the Ferrymen? Ferrymen lose anybody? Because they started so good the first couple games. Nice run. Graceland touchdown. Gibby with a little run in. Complete Gibby. Nope, back the other way. Ethel. Nope. Q-Bird. And Gibby gets it within 3. Oh, we got a pick. Oh, well, maybe. Ooh, we got a comeback here. Let me slow it down here. 2-point lead. Grayson with the big run. Oh, Staghorn. That's right. Staghorn died. Surprised the Staghorn made that big of a difference. Gibby, 3rd and 9. Q-Bird, nice first down. Rain strike. Oh, fumble picked up by Graceland. FO dumps Sithnar, first down. 2nd and 8, Graceland. And oh, Q-Bird out for the season. Oh, well if we didn't know this game, that's gonna for surely end it for the Ferryman. So Gibby, 36, Grayson with 69, and the Hatters get the big win. Oof. All right. Next up, I guess I know Hyenas are back. Is Zero? I know Zero has been in, but you're here, right, Stern? So let's go ahead and pop on the Hyena game, and let's see what happens with the Hyenas. Rotgut. Well, we'll get Rotgut next. I don't know if Anzelik is gonna make it tonight. I know he's been having a couple of rough weeks. He's been telling me, so he may not make it. Ross with the pick and takes it back the other way. Nitty in, touchdown. Spivey no, 2nd and 12. 3rd and 13, Arrogance. Bounced, and Wozar with the catch. And first down. Spivey. Back. Mugrump. Nope. 3rd and 10, Arrogance. Deflected, and back the other way. Nitty. Hits for a couple. 2nd and 8, Los. Alyssa. Nice gain. First down. And the Rat Bastard with touchdown, and the Triangle's up 2-0. Mugrump, no. Arrogance, back, and a few 2nd and 2. Spivey gets there for the first. Mugrump back, and a couple 2nd and 6. Arrogance, first down. Spivey back to pass, and incomplete, and 2nd and 10. Mugrump, and Wozar with catch. First down, nice gain. Arrogance. Wozar, touchdown. And Hyenas back within 1. Wozar, who had a really good game last week. And the Rat Bastard, Capit, getting a big gain for another first. Alyssa, nice. 2nd and 1, Nitty, first. Los, back to pass, and Los takes it. And Los, first down. Alyssa, couple, 2nd and goal. Nitty, sacked. 3rd and goal, Los. Ross, touchdown, and Triangle's back up by 2. Spivey, Wozar. Wozar been looking good. Another big gain. Mugrump, Toofy, another first down. Arrogance, ooh, intercepted by Nitty. And Triangles could get to 500. They still have a shot of getting to the playoffs. That last spot still wide open. Another game. Deflected, 2nd and 10. Los up the middle. Los with a nice, oh, what a run by Los. Deflected, Nitty. And Nitty, touchdown. And we've got a 4-1 ball game. Triangles. Let's see, can the Hyenas get back in this? Toofy with the big one. Arrogance, deflected. Spivey gets a first down. Mugrump hits Toofy. Touchdown. And back within 2. This game's not over yet. Ross, the big gain, first down. Close. Not much. 2nd and 7. Alyssa, no. 3rd and 7, Nitty. And Nitty with the nice gain and a first down. Close back to pass and hits the bastard. And we've got a 3-point lead back for the Triangles. And interception to Nitty. And that's probably gonna do it. Yep. All right, well, Triangles, I think Triangles are legit. They really should be doing better than their record. Ozark gets hurt. Sack. And Alyssa Capid with a touchdown. Toofy with a nice little catch. Ross, big gain. Alyssa got a touchdown. And touchdown again. 10-3. Triangle's arrogance gets taken out by Ross. And there you have it. Nitty 104. Big game for Nitty. Ross 98. LaShawn 70. Mugrump over here having a good game with 54. Toofy doing his offensive things again. But the Triangle's getting the big win. All right. So next up, we'll pop the Space Cowboys and the Ints. Let's see who wins this. Ints could take a stranglehold. They get this win. Was it all turnovers? Holy crap. Was it all turnovers? That's crazy. I did not notice that. That is nuts. Viter. Nice run. First down. 0 here. LA with the catch. Going deep. Oh, you never stopped them. Oh, okay. Yeah, your defense. I see. And touchdown for Space Cowboys. Darren Saar runs it up the middle. Pareo. Nice run. First down. Nigel, couple yards. 2nd and 9, Darren Saar. Nice completion. 3rd and 1, Pareo. Touchdown to Lawson. Heller, nope. 3rd and 10, Riker. Riker running. Riker first down. Viter. Believa first. Heller. Nice first down. Riker. Ooh, we got an injury. Yaz gets taken out by Kaya. Viter, touchdown. Kaya's last season. And the Space Cowboys take a lead. Darren Saar, first down. On the outside. First down again. Oh, no. Viter. Ooh, that's a big death. So Room Drill is in. Viter taken out. Who got the kill? Who got the kill? Let's see. Kaya. Does that put Kaya on top? Kills? Oof. Luxon back. Heller. Poor Zero. Zero just having some bad luck this season. 2nd and 9. Luxon back to pass. Heller. First down. Riker. Pass is incomplete. 2nd and 10. Luxon. 3rd and 6. Heller. Hit. Believe Riker gets the touchdown. And no Viter. No problem. Darren Saar. Yeah, this has not been good start for you, Zero. Nice run by Pareo. Nigel. Deflected. Deflected. 3rd and 10. Deflected. And here goes the Space Cowboys. Getting a first down. Riker fighting. 2nd and inches. Luxon sacked by Kaya. And Idiot taken out by Tigranes. And Riker with a solid run. 2nd and 6. Heller. 3rd and 6. Riker. Luxon back to pass. Hits Riker. Riker. Touchdown. Space Cowboys up by 3. They have a death, but they're winning the ball game. Keeps them in playoff hunt. And this will be 4 and 3. Darren Saar with a big run. Can they finish him off though? Lots of buffs for the Space Cowboys. RL catch, touchdown, and back within 2. Heller dumps it to LA. LA burning downfield. Yeah, he can still have kids. He's played it. He's played enough. Nigel with a big pick. Darren Saar. Oof, but are these turnovers going to give the Ints the game? There's still plenty of time. Nigel, couple yards. 3rd and 5. Darren Saar fights for the first down. Par-Ale, touchdown. Ints within 1. LA, big catch. Riker back to pass. Deflected by Nigel. Luxon back to pass. Caught by Believa. LA touchdown and up by 2. Shirei in the game as a receiver. Big gain there. First down. Par-Ale, Shirei. Shirei, 2 big catches. Gets him back within 1. Riker stuffed. 3rd and 10. Luxon. Did not get the first down. Gaia with a catch. Tigranes better watch out. He gets the tackle though. 2nd and 12. Nigel back to pass. Nigel. Shirei touchdown. And we got a tie ball game. Shirei coming up clutch. Riker back to pass. Deflected. LA with the catch. First down. Riker. Breaking tackles. Trying to get back and gets up by 1. Nigel looking all right. Nigel having a pretty good game. He's still in the hunt for Rookie of the Year. Darren Saar, massive gain. And Darren Saar, touchdown. Tie ball game. Stopped. Riker back to pass. Stopped. 3rd and 7. Stopped. And the Ants getting the ball back. Ants break a tackle. Par-Ale dumps to Nigel. Nigel with the touchdown. And the Ants on top by 1. Riker fighting. First down. Luxon back. Hits LA. First down. Heller. Incomplete. 2nd and 10. Riker. Big run outside. Breaks the tackle. Gets a first down. Luxon back to pass. And touchdown. And tie ball game still set. 10 plays to go. Plenty of time for another score. Darren Saar, big gain. Space Cowboys need to stop here. Keep their hopes alive. Nigel. Nope. 2nd and 8. Darren Saar hits Shirei. Touchdown Shirei. Heller sacked. Riker breaks the tackle. First down. Luxon back to pass. 2nd and 10. Heller back to pass. Incomplete. 3rd and 10. Riker caught by LA. Ties it up. 1 play to go. Big catch by LA. And Darren Saar can't get the touchdown. And we got a tie ball game. Look at the score. 600 yards apiece. Tie ball game. 8-8. Darren Saar 66. Luxon 59. This does not look like a rocket game. And there we have it. All right. Well, let's see the curse. Is the curse real? How many guys of mine are going to die in this game? Let's see. Shield, Purple Cats. Shield need this win. They get this win. And they probably have the division. Actually, it's probably over if they get... Yeah, it is... Well, it's not quite, but close to over if they get this win. And so here we go. Total reset of the Purple Cats. Krina's now on the line. Nena, back. Nena, to the outside. First down. Richmond to the outside. And break-in tackles. Look at Richmond running the ball. Tekla, back, pass, incomplete. 2nd and 10, Nena. Nice blocking, got an injury. And Pikumar taking out Moni. That's what we were planning to do. Let's cause some injuries. Lal, catch, first down. Arl, back to pass, deflected. Nena, back to pass, and stopped. 3rd and goal, Tech. And Tech taken out by Pimus. These soft little cats. Already 2 injuries. Tamara with the big run, first down. Sawyer, nothing. 2nd and 10, Kevy to Sawyer. First down. Tamara, back to pass. Hits Pikumar for not much. Sawyer, nope. 3rd down, Kevy. And nothing. Back to the Cats. Deflected by Sawyer. Nena. Oh, wide open, lol. Who was that was that Kevy's man. Is Kevy on law? No, Sawyer is on law. Sawyer, what was that? Arnold, back to back. And couple. 2nd and goal, Nena. And touchdown, Law. And Cats take the lead. Stuffed. Sawyer, not much. 3rd and 10. Kevy. Caught. Pimus for a few. Tamara, nowhere. Sawyer, nothing. 3rd and 11. Maybe we shouldn't have hurt these guys. These backup players are doing better than their starters. Nena, back, and all wide open. And the Cats about to take a 2-point lead. But here, back to pass. Dropped. Arl. And Nena with a catch. Yeah, they went to their all-passing team. And it's working. Tamara, nice little run. First down. Sawyer to the outside. Gets a nice little run. Kevy dumps to Pikumar, breaking tackles. Another first. Tamara, slipping. Krina gets him. Sawyer, touchdown, Pimus. And back within 1. We need to get some stops here. And this passing attack is kind of rough. But here, Sawyer gets caught, and Sawyer is just getting burnt by Law. That is a matchup that is not working. Nena, touchdown. Back the other way. Tamara, back to pass, and breaks a couple tackles, and gets a first down, gets more. Sawyer, another big gain for a first. Kevy pounding people, getting another first. And Pimus with a touchdown. Back within 1. Just gotta stop this passing attack. Hurt one of those quarterbacks. And Nena, nope. 3rd and 11, but here, deflected. And we get a stop. There we go. Pimus with a catch, and Pimus with a touchdown. Yes, 3rd touchdown of the game, Pimus. That's what a strong Pimus looks like. Luke. And Bahir. First down, Bahir. Sacked. Arl back to pass. And deflected by Kevy. Nena. Come on. And we get to stop. There we go. Turning this around. Ooh, nice tackle by Lal in the backfield. And Kevy back. Ooh, ugly. And incomplete, 2nd and 10. Nena sacked by Gunn. But here, deflected. And all of a sudden the defenses have gotten things together a little bit. 3rd and 5, Kevy back, and Kevy hits Pimus, and Pimus can break that tackle. Ooh, but Gosfer is able to seal it up, and Pimus, another touchdown. 4 touchdowns for Pimus. Yes, I'm waiting for that too. That will be a fun matchup. And Pimus again. Oh, not quite there. Couldn't get his 5th touchdown. Sawyer steals the touchdown. And the Shield taking the 2-point lead. I will be happy with a tie here, so just run some clock. Oh, fumble picked up by Pikumar. 1st down. Tamara back. Caught for a few. Sawyer up the middle. Kevy. Ooh, Kevy. Losing it. And 3rd and 11, Sawyer. Nothing. But we ran some clock. I'll take it. Ooh, Richmond taking Kevy down. Kevy actually been doing an alright job against Richmond, though. I'll take what he's been getting to here. 1st down. Oral, back to pass. Ugly pass. Game's not over, Goose. Game's not over, Goose. But here, oh, Pikumar. Pikumar, that's what you're in there for. So sad. I'm sorry that I had to kill your player, Anzelik. But there you go. Sawyer with a catch. And a 1st down. Sawyer. 2nd and 9. Kevy. 3rd and 9. I've been getting stomped by the Purple Cats for almost a decade. And I'm finally getting this monkey off my back. 2nd and 6. Kevy. And back the other way. Arl 1st down. Nena back to pass. Stuffed. 2nd and 12. Harland. Law with the catch. 1st down. Arl up the middle. Nope. 2nd and 5. Nena. Gets a nice run. And 1 play to go. Harlan intercepted by Pimus. Oh my. Come on, Pimus. Get a touchdown. Get a pick 6 here. He's not going to get all the way. But there you go. Pimus with 81. Pikumar with the injury and the kill. He's got an injury. He's already got like 2 injuries caused and now a kill. Pikumar starting off his career really well now that he's finally in the starting lineup. Sawyer, 43. Law, 64. Nena, 49. And the Shield, even though we had less yardage, we get the victory. Oof. Here we go. Dramaturge. Sega. Yeah, I'm just going to shit the bed in the playoffs, though. But I just want to make the playoffs. That's all I care about. I just want to make the playoffs, and I think I've made it. Pass. All right. Reject bounty and gain appeal. Todrick from Colossus. Yeah, that will be an AI because they are not here. Roosters, Wind. I'm not going to even... He can drop him if he wants. I'm just going to hit a keep on that one. Not even going to wait. Hot Dog, Scandal. Hot dogs do stink. He stinks of strange housing. Are you going to drop him for that 4 appeal loss? Yeah, appeal is resetting. It'll count for this year's free agency, but after that, it will be resetting. Keep. What a matter? Oh, he got 2. Hot Dog. Oh my, Hot Dog. They let him out of the stink appeal, and then he hides some cheap network, and he's gonna cost you 8 appeal. Oh my, Hot Dog. The double clown of the week. I thought I had hit the wrong button when I saw his picture again. All right, Ilierth, salary. I'll just hit a keep on the salary. Oh no, Harper. Harper is at 110. Cooper improves to 68. Legore Barracuda goes up. Dorgan, Chasman from the Choops. Bunch of crappy players. Gibbon though gets up to 77. So that's a nice one for them. Alderin gets an appeal boost. And there you have it. All right. Oh, the Blade's got Blade's got an improvement. Look at that. Legore getting up to 71. All right. And here we go. Nitty, player of the week. Squeak, Nitty, Darren Saar up here. Heighten with the rushing yards again. Dagger with 63. Pancakes. Aegeon. Squeak with 5 sacks. And 17 tackles. Defensive player of the week for Squeak. And there you have it. All right. Well, week 8. Anybody making any roster moves? We had a death. Any other season enders that require roster moves? Feel free to post them if you see them. Anybody have any game requests that we should play first? I am going to go ahead and put on... Let's see. Oscar. Hey, Mads is here. I did not... wait, did you just get here, Oscar? I mean, Mads? Yeah, I guess we can pop on... You want to go... you want to go early? Okay, Zero. I'll get yours in first. We'll get the Colossus Space Cowboys. So here we go. Oops. Trying to hang on to playoffs. Both teams still possible if they can get... Riker breaks a couple. Riker with a first down. Tigranes. Oh yeah, Oscar had the... Voliva. Another first. Riker. Couple. Second and goal. Tigranes. No. Oh, did you... Oh, so you want to do it? Because it's not... You're about to score, so do you want me to... I will gladly exit and do the swap. You had a death. I did not see the change, so I will gladly change it. Is that what you want? Keep it? You sure? No problems to swap. All right. Oh, Engel, no. Pigley, Sigan, nope. Nothing. Engel back to pass. Deflected. Pigley. And we got a first down. Sigan. No. Engel. Engel to the outside. Engel with another nice run. Pigley. Fumbled. Picked up by Boliva. Taking it the other way. Heller. Back to pass. Incomplete. Riker. Nope. Third down, Tigranes hits LA, and LA not quite. Engel's able to run him down. Heller incomplete. Second and goal. Riker up the middle. Riker with, oh, does not get in. Touchdown, though. Boliva gets the touchdown and takes the lead. Engel, not much. Pigley back to pass and gets a first. Cottage. Engel back, deflected, second and 10. And Caulfield with the first down. Sigan back to pass, and Cottage with another catch. Cottage getting downfield, breaking a tackle. Engel slipping, touchdown. And nice cane, Riker. And another first. Tigraine sacked, and Caulfield again. Man, Caulfield is just too old. Caulfield just keeps getting injured. Riker. Nope. And back the other way. Pigley. 2nd and 7. Nope. And incomplete. Back the other way. Heller. Nothing. 2nd and 11. Riker. 3rd and 1. And not much. Engel dumped. Lewis with the catch. Lewis with a big first down. Pigley. Back to pass. Nope. 2nd and 8. Pigley. Big gain. Engel back to pass. And no. 2nd and 7. Pigley. Nope. 3rd down. Sigan. Incomplete. Back the other way. Space Cowboys. Heller can't move it. 2nd and 11. Riker. Riker. Nice run. 3rd and short. Tigraines. Dumps to Believa. And slips. And nice little gain there. Heller. Hits LA. LA. Touchdown. And Space Cowboys up 2-1. Engel. Couple of yards. Pigley. No. Sigan. Engel. First down. Pigley. Deflected. 2nd 10. Intercepted by LA. Heller. Yeah. No more 12 game, or how many games? It is 24 games of 1-0 scores. LA catch. 1st and 10. Riker. Nope. 2nd and goal. Tigraines. Nope. 3rd and goal. Heller. Incomplete. And back the other way. We should just have an all rut gut channel. No, it would get 0 viewers. Pepin taken out by Pigley. Lewis with a catch. Well, actually, it'd get 3 viewers. Sigan. Engel. And back the other way. It might actually get marked as not safe for work, because it's such a and Lewis with a big catch. Lewis. Pigley to Lewis. Are they gonna get a tie? Are we gonna 2-2 tie? Oh. And Lewis, the troll, ties it up. Third and 4. It's going to be Space Cowboys' 3rd tie of the season. Oh, maybe not. Sigan. Sigan. Zero, you made the same comment I did. We were thinking the same thing. Engel. No. Pigley. Intercepted by LA. Oh, right at the end, LA with a big play and saves the tie. LA with 80 fantasy points. Believe 35. Cottage with 46. And we got ourselves a tie. All right. Oof. That was a stinker. All right. What are we going to do next? Any requests? Do we want to do Hounds Dramaturge? Or... Oh, not another rock god. Pedro. Pedro wanted to go? All right. Let's pop this game on. Shield, Alpha Car. And we've got Watkins in against his old team. And let's see what he can do. Watkins to the outside. Nice little run. Look at Watkins go. Gregorian, incomplete. Serpent, nope. 3rd and 9. Watkins. No, back the other way. Tamara. Slipping. Nice first down. Sawyer to the outside. Gets a few. 2nd and 7. Kevy. Back. Oh, intercepted. Kevy to Bacon Wave. And Watkins breaking some tackles. First down. Gregorian. Few yards. 2nd and 4. Serpent. 3rd and 3. Watkins. And stuffed by Pikumar. Sawyer up the middle. Sawyer slipping. Sawyer, good first down. Kebby deflected. Tamara, no. And Sawyer. And Sawyer, nice little slip, but not able to get the first down. Nice tackle by Pod, I mean. Gregorian, and look at this. Alpha Car looking good. Alpha Car, first down. Watkins. 2nd and 4. Gregorian. 3rd and 5. Serpent. Back to pass. And not able to get there. Alrighty, we'll do Oscar. Lock. Arnett. 3rd and 12. Tamara. Incomplete. And this Alpha Car defense playing really well. Look at this. They're holding Shield up pretty well. And 2nd and 1. Serpent. Back to pass to Pod. And look at this. Touchdown. I guess it's the sun. My guys don't like playing in the heat. That low stamina. And Gregorian. And Serpent runs the outside, gets another first down. Watkins. 2nd and 8. Gregorian. Intercepted by Sawyer. That was a big pick. We needed that. Deflected. Mad Mardigan. Having a nice game. First down for Sawyer. Kevy back to pass. Dumps Pikumar. And gets a first down. Tamara, not much. 2nd and 13. Sawyer gets a few. 3rd and 5. Kebby hits. And Mad Mardigan, who was... Pimus was like, I'm tired of this guy stuffing me. And Pikumar with the blocks downfield. Pikumar, that was awesome blocking downfield and getting a touchdown. Serpent stuffed and back the other way. Tamara, Pikumar. Pikumar, get those blocks. First down, Sawyer. And Sawyer in. Touchdown, up by 1. Stuffed. Couple buffs there. Ooh, some brutality buffs. Ooh, Pikumar's brutality was lowered. It's probably like 120 now. Watkins. Nope. 3rd and 8. Gregorian. Couple. And back to Pikumar. Sawyer. Nothing. 2nd and 8. Kevy. Deflected. 3rd and 8. Tamara. Pikumar. Breaking tackles. Hit Watkins. Watkins is too durable. Sawyer. 2nd and 5. Kevy. Hit Sawyer. Touchdown. 3-1. 2nd and 10. Gregorian. 3rd and 8. Serpent. And no, back the other way. Tamara. Up the middle. Tamara slips. 2nd and 1. Sawyer hits Pikumar. Another first. Kevy, nothing. 2nd and 10. Tamara deflected. 3rd and 10. Sawyer. And unable to get there. 2nd and 9. Pretty good defense, though. I have not been stopped like this too much this season. Alpha Car's defense playing well. Still in this ball game. 2nd and 11. Gregorian back. And 3rd and 2. Serpent. Stuffed. Tamara not anywhere. 2nd and 8. Sawyer slips. And Kevy back to pass and hits Tamara for a couple. 2nd and 5. Tamara. Nice little gain. First down. Sawyer. No. Kevy. Pemus. Pemus been kind of quiet. Gets a touchdown. Takes a 3-point lead. And that probably ends it. I'm going to speed it up a little bit. I'm going to give Pedro one more shot, but I'll just speed it up a little. Serpent. Watkins. No. 2nd and 6. Gregorian. Nice little run to the outside. Serpent. Close. Watkins. Oh, Watkins going to get the touchdown. So, back within. Oh, but only 13 plays to go. So, really not much time. Anyway. Kevy. Hits Bemis. Bemis is going to hurt Pod. No, but he gets a touchdown. And that'll do it. And good game. Pedro kept it pretty close. And there you have it. Bacon Wave 59. Watkins 49. No real stars on the shield. But we did enough to get a win. So we will take that. All right. That puts the shield in the playoffs. They are in. And so what do we have next? Any requests for the next game? Oh, let's go ahead and do Oscar's game, because Oscar wants to put in Arnett. So if there are no requests, we will take the Q-Bird out, and we will, oh, it has Arnett in, so Arnett is in at Gunner. Night, Pedro. Good game. All right, so let's go ahead and see the Lightning versus. Yep, Shield gonna make it. So I am happy. All right, let's see. Ferryman, Lightning. This game going. Lightning did lose to the Ferryman earlier in the season, but that was before all the injuries. And let's see what they can do now. Gibby, nice little run, 3rd and 6. And intercepted by Netzagon. Yeah. I guess I so far have survived the curse this week at least. Rain Strike. Inferno Jet. Catch. First down. Gibby. 2nd and 12. Blissful Rest. Inferno Jet. First. Rain Strike. Deflected. 2nd and 10. Gibby. Nothing. It could be a slow burn curse. Yeah, sure, Blue. We'll get you next. So, Blue next. Lomja. Not much. Back the other way. Rain Strike. Gets the ball. 2nd and 11. Gibby. No. Blissful. Back to pass. And hits Inferno. The first down. Rain Strike. Dumps it to Inferno. Inferno. Touchdown. Shakira. Catch. Lomja. Delina with a catch. And it could be the Fairmen just have the Lightning's number. Shakira gets first down. Sure thing, food. Grab you next after this one. After the Blues game. Arnett. First down. Gibby. Nope. 2nd and 8. Blissful. Oh, nothing. 2nd and 10. Gibby. No. 3rd and 8. Blissful. Caught by Inferno Jet. Inferno Jet. First down. Rain strike. Back. Touchdown. Fairman up by 2. 2nd and 3. Netzagon. Delina to rain strike. And another big gain. And Leroya. Slip. And no. 2nd and goal. Lord Chanter. Secure with a touchdown. Rain strike. Inferno Jet with a big catch. Getting downfield. Gibby. Nope. 2nd and 8. Blissful. Deflected. 3rd and 8. Rain strike. And not anything. Lord Chanter deflected. 2nd and 10. Netzagon. Deflected. 3rd and 10. Leroya. Deflected. And the Ferrymen. The Ferrymen look like they can do this. Blissful. Deflected. 3rd down. No. And oh, what a stop at the goal line, though. Netzagon. Hit Shakira. Shakira breaking a tackle. Gibby with a... Maybe I did. 2nd and 6. Lord Chanter. And they're going back the other way. Delina, touchdown. Back up to a tie ball game. Rain strike misses it. Gibby to the outside. Nice little run for Gibby. Blissful dumps it. Nothing. 2nd and 11. Rain strike. Sacked. 3rd and 13. Gibby. No. And back the other way. Lord Chanter. Shakira for a couple. 2nd and 1. Netzagon. No. 3rd and 1. Leroya. Hits Lord Chanter with a first down. Lomja with a sack. And Alina, touchdown. And the Lightning take the lead back. Inferno Jet with the catch. Gibby to the outside. Gibby with a nice run. Blissful, sacked. Fumble, oh, double fumble. Arnett picks it up. Arnett with a catch. Arnett finally being useful and getting a tie. Oh, ugly pass. Shakira, though, gets the next one. Leroya, Shakira. Hip shaking, getting deep. She gets inside the 15. Shakira's got him up. Delina, touchdown. And Arnett, another big catch. I mean, they're just all so disappointing. Incomplete. And back the other way. Lord Chanter. Delina. Getting deep. First. Oh, Gibby taking him out. That could turn it around. Delina's been hurting him. 3rd and 12. Lord Chanter. Nothing there. Loth is in instead. And Inferno Jet with the big catch. Gibby. Oh, Gibby taken out by Leroya. Pearl is in. Who is that? Incomplete. And back the other way. Incomplete. 2nd and 10. Netzagon. Shakira. First down. Squeak getting some brutality. 2nd and 3. Lord Chanter. Loth. Caught. Loth. Touchdown. Oh, and that's going to do it. Lightning look to get the first seed, number 1 seed. But they will be playing the Shield next week. So we will see. Pearl, back. Stuffed. Yeah, ever since Pearl came in, our offense just cannot move the ball. And there you have it. Ferriman. Arnett first. And that is it. Lord Chanter 72, Squeak 54, Rain Strike with 75. Inferno Jet did really well with 72, but they could not hang on to the win. All right, so next up, Cats versus Bananas. 4-3 is the wild card right now. So Bananas getting this win could get them in the playoffs. In the playoff hunt. So this win would get them in the playoff hunt. They need it though. They lose, they're out. Cats, they lose and they're hurting. You might. And Corinna. Will Corinna miss the playoffs in Corinna's last season? Nena with a pick. Gosford with a touchdown. Dwab, incomplete. Ebmar, deflected. Cashew hits Ebmar. First down. Dwab, Aberdeen. Now they're moving the ball. Ebmar and Hudson. Slips. And Hudson, incomplete. 2nd and 10. Dwab. Nope. 3rd and 5. Ebmar. Nope. And back the other way. Tech. And nowhere. Nena. Nowhere. 3rd down. Richmond. Nowhere. And Dwab, not much. Ebmar, sacked by Mooney. Cashew hits Hudson. Ugly pass, but Hudson still comes down with it. Dwab up the middle. Ebmar dumps, touchdown, and 1-0. I mean 1-1. Purple Cats to Gosford, wide. Skullstrutter not able to keep up with him. He's supposed to be on the defensive line anyway. Richmond, back to pass. Nope. And dropped. Yeah, Aberdeen. Aberdeen's one of those quiet greats that we have. He just does his job every week. Plays okay. Never really anything super special. But just plays solid. Never had any awards. Nena. Touchdown. Purple Cats up by 1. Oh, got an injury. Russell Jr. taken out by Kane. Dwab on the catch. First down. So Harrison is back in. Ooh, Harrison's going to help that defense. Harris and Harrison in the game. We wanted to see that. The two big defenders. Because I don't think Harris is not a great defender, is he? He's a good offensive player. Aberdeen first down. Ebmar hits Aberdeen. Touchdown. That is 164 for him. 3rd and 8. Incomplete. And back the other way. Yeah, that's what I thought. He's a Oozgot-like, right? Hey, Cashew. Nope. And back the other way. Sacked. Nena. To Gosford. Big gain. Interesting. I did not know that one. Aberdeen was actually wanted by multiple teams. Purple Cats 3-1, 3-2. Cashew. I mean, Elite might be going too far, Blue. Aberdeen, the first pick of the Bananas. Dwab back. Hudson. Few, 2nd and 1. Deflected. Cashew. Ooh, sacked. Tech to Gosford. Nina back, and Law with a touchdown, and 4-2. First down, Cashew. And another first down, moving the ball. Cashew, deflected. 2nd and 10, Dwab. Nope. 3rd and 10, Edmar. Oh, stuffed. And back the other way. Tech to Gosford. Gosford breaks the tackle. First down, Nina. Incomplete. 2nd and 10, Richmond. Nope. 3rd down, Tech. Sacked by Hudson. Dwab to the outside. Gets a few. 2nd and 2, Edmar. To Hudson. Gets another first down. Cashew. Deflected. 2nd and 10. Dwap. Nope. 3rd and 13. Edmar. Hudson. Tech. Deflected. 2nd and 10. Nina. Richmond. And no. Law. Big catch. First down. Law, touchdown. And that's gonna do it. The Cats beat the Bananas, probably ending the Bananas playoffs hopes. Purple Cats staying in the mix. And that'll do it. And that is it. The Bananas, they do get a pick, but with 15 plays and 3 points. Very unlikely. Edmar, oh, well, if they score here, 4 plays. Nana, 3 plays. Law. And they got back within 1, but couldn't finish it off. Law, 75. Richmond, 63. Hudson, 45. Edmar, 40. And there you go. All right, let's see. Next up will be Valhalla and Hatters. Hatters still fighting for a playoff shot. They can't win the division, but again, you get to 500, 5-3, maybe could catch somebody. Valhalla certainly has a shot to get this. Yes. And see you, Blue. Thanks for joining. Graceland slips. Graceland big run. Atkinson helmet. Nice gain. Ethel helmet touchdown. And the Hatters get on top by 1. Bruja. Hatters, can they defend their championship? You need to get a win here. Getting back in the playoffs. Rost. Nice gain. Carl. Nope. 2nd and 11. Bruja. 3rd down. Rost. And no, unable to do it. Graceland back the other way. Fumble. Picked up by Theron. Touchdown. Theron is having a couple weeks. Looking good here. Atkinson, helmet wide open. Ethel back to pass. Nothing. 2nd and 10. Graceland. 3rd and 7. Atkinson. And nope. Back the other way. Bruja. Sacked. Rost. Ooh, overthrow. Carl. Theron. Catch. First down. Bruja. Theron. Another first. Rost gets a few. 2nd and 6. Carl. 3rd and inches. Bruja can't get there. Back the other way. Graceland. Tries to run. Doesn't get anywhere. 2nd and 9. Atkinson. To helmet for a few. Ethel. And Ethel. Atkinson slips. And gets a first down. Second and 9, Atkinson. Nope. Third and 9, Ethel. And no, the other way. Second and 10. Carl. Nope. And back the other way. Graceland. Atkinson. Helmet first. Ethel. Helmet. No, second and 1. Graceland. Not able to get there. Third and 2. Atkinson. Touchdown. Hatters up 2-1. Aegeon. Theron with a catch. Second and inches. Carl. Nice run. First down. Bruja. Aegeon. Slipping. And Aegeon with a touchdown. Valhalla back up. Back tied. Atkinson ugly. Ethel. Deflected and back the other way. Bruja. Deflected. Rost nowhere. Third and 8. Carl hits Aegeon. Aegeon's been so good this last 2 seasons. And there he goes, up 3-2. Deflected. How old is Aegeon? I need to check that. What year is Aegeon in? Yeah, it's only his 2nd season. Yeah, he's good. Grayson, oh, got an injury. Carl gets taken out. Oh, that hurts. That hurts. It may help the offense, though. Freedom is in. Could help the offense. Freedom is going to be a better offensive player. Ethel, little run. Graceland, nothing. Second and 9, Atkinson. Third down, Ethel to the outside. Gets stuffed. Bruja, Aegeon with a catch. Breaking tackles. Getting it to the 50-yard line. Freedom for a couple. Rost hits Theron, who has got the speed and a slips. Ooh, doesn't quite get there, but close. Bruja, touchdown. Theron anyway. Theron up to 86 touchdowns for his career. Atkinson, fumbled. But they get it back. Ethel. Deflected. Second and 10. Freedom. Theron with a catch. First down. Frost. Theron touchdown. And Graceland. Helmet. Ooh, Aegeon. Oh, I glazed him too much. Okay, you can blame me for that one, Mongo. Aegeon gets hurt. And still got a 3-point lead. Give him one more shot here. Can they get back in this? Atkinson. Speed it up a little bit. Graceland first. Synthnar got a first down. 2 points. Guess I'll slow it back down. Ross back to pass. Hits Theron. Theron. Bruja back to pass. And, ooh, dropped by Rost. Second down. Pendus. Third and 6. Rost. Gistan. Touchdown. And that'll do it. So, the Hatters try, but Valhalla gets the win this time. And they are in still decent shape for the playoffs. They got to keep winning. But they can get there. All right, they're on 66, Aegeon 60, Helmet 49, Tugger 48, and Valhalla gets the win. All right, next game up. You wanted a Rotgut? You wanted to play the Rotgut game? Anybody else have a game request? We'll go ahead and pop that on. You know, look at this. #1 defense, Blades. Their offense is last, but they do have the #1 defense in the league. Blades keeping up their all-time defensive greatness. And let's see what they can do here. And that's pretty impressive when your offense is that bad. And you're able to still stay the #1 defense. That's pretty impressive defensively. About the Ants. Ants are looking to seal up their playoffs, but a win here by the Blades, and this division becomes anybody's game. So if the Blades can pull this off, anybody can win this division. Darren Saar, big run, fumbles it, turns it back over, caught by Chambers. Jingle balls, not much. Scry, nope. 3rd and 8, Austell, no. Back the other way. 2nd and 2, Par Ale. Stuffed, 3rd and 6, Nigel. Darren Saar with a catch. 1st down. Darren Saar. Breaking tackles. Darren Saar, touchdown, and the Ants take the lead. Jingle balls, fumble, picked up by Lawson. Lawson, defensive touchdown. And Chambers, nothing. 2nd and 5, jingle balls. Nothing there. 2nd and 9, Austell tries to run. Nothing. 3rd and 9, jingle balls. And back the other way. Darren Saar hits Lawson. 1st. Par Ale. Nothing. 2nd and 7, Nigel. Nothing. 3rd and 7, Darren Saar. Caught by Kaya. Par Ale. Slipping. 2nd and goal, Nigel. 3rd and goal, Darren Saar. Oh, big goal line stand. And stuffed. Back the other way. Yeah, Crystal Belly's so good on defense, but yeah, offensively, not the best blocker, I guess. Austell 1st down. Jingle balls. 2nd and 7. Austell. Nope. And back the other way. Darren Saar, Par Ale. Oh, Lawson taken out by Austell. Nigel back to pass and nowhere. Darren Saar dumps it. Oh, Shiwe with a big drop. 2nd and 10, jingle balls. 3rd and 7, Scry. Nope. And the other way. Nigel, nice run. Nothing. 2nd and 13, Darren Saar. 3rd and 9, Par Ale to the outside, slips a tackle and gets a 1st down. Nigel. 3rd and goal, or 2nd and goal. Darren Saar slips in for the touchdown. 3-point lead. Probably game, given the way this Blades offense is moving. Got an injury. Par Ale taken out by Crystal Belly. But back the other way. And that's going to do it. Blades. Shiwe with a catch. Shiwe with a run. Touchdown. And there we go. Turns it over. And touchdown. Back the other way. Darren Saar. And there you have it. Darren Saar 55. Crystal Belly 58. But the Ant 56 for Austell. But the Ants get the win. And the Ants look to be in control of the division. Still a chance for the Colossus to catch him, but unlikely at this point, but still possible. All right, let's see what is up here. Any request? I'm gonna go ahead and play Sega. You want to get your game in? Pop the Hounds game. Next. Let's do it. Pop the Hounds game. Hounds, Dramaturge. Let's get that one in. Claymore. Mogalogalo. So is it that they're top 10 in defense, or is it because they play each other constantly and they're all just terrible in offense? That is the question. Peppermint. First down. Mogalogalo. Sure thing, Neva. Can get yours in next. Peppermint. Touchdown. Look at this. Dramaturge. They do fight hard. I just don't know why they can't rack up wins. It's just the division is so hard. Dramaturge is going to be breakout next year just because. And the soft Penis gets the score. Interception by Heighton. Amloth. Slips, touchdown. Hounds, 2-1. Claymore, big run up the middle. Claymore. First down. Oh, Ripper taking out Demetrius. Ripper. Using that brutality. Sunbury. Oh, Grimnir season ender. Oh, Amloth. Slipping. I'm surprised nobody's tried to. You put 10 mil up for trade. Surprised nobody has tried to trade you for him. I mean, he seems solid all the way around. He's got no weakness. Guess his salary? Amloth. Slipping. Touchdown. Oh, did I miss Ripper getting hurt again? Oh, no. Ripper injured 2 people. He didn't like all the talk about him being soft all week. And he's come out to prove that he's not soft. Peppermint, first down. Claymore up the middle. Slip. Touchdown. Back within 2. Heighton, catch. First down. Heighton. Oh, Heighton runs to the outside. Heighton, big run. Heighton, nice touchdown. Back to a 3-point lead. And Wraithfeather, Cobble, Heighton, Chunkle, first down, Amloth. Oh, I guess it's a 5-point lead, Amloth. And that is going to do it. Hounds doing their thing, dominating. Hounds looks like they will still have a shot at the playoffs next week. Yeah, I mean, he pretty much is. Pretty much every week, Sega loses a runner for the season or forever. Ripper with a pick. You know, scoring is important because point differential might be the tie break. Well, he's basically losing a runner per stream, I'm thinking is what he means. Every stream he's lost a runner for the season or permanently. Heighton with another touchdown. Heighton. And Hounds. Ripper, 97. Heighton, 70s. Ripper. He was angry. He's angry. He's hoping for a... Ripper's hoping for a Shield playoff game. Because Bemis has been laughing and joking about him all week in the papers. Got him pissed off. And now he's out here. Got his 97. 13 points. All right. Next up, Neva. We're going to do Hyenas versus the Roosters. Hyenas with the 6th best offense. They just can't stop anybody. Can they get enough points against this Rooster team? Incomplete. Mugrump back to pass and incomplete. 3rd and 10. Arrogance. No. Back the other way. Kinward. Incomplete. 2nd and 10. Carl. And 3rd and 10. Carl. Dropped by Truthweaver. Spivey back and sacked. Mugrump. Deflected. 3rd and 11. Arrogance. Sacked. Toofy with a deflection. Carl. Back to pass. Truthweaver. No. 3rd and 5. Gald. And, oh, Truthweaver muscles his way to the first down. 2nd and 10. Carl. Carl. Toofy gets up. Gald. Back to pass. Carl. Touchdown. Spivey. Toofy. First down. Mugrump. Arrogance. Complete. 3rd and 10. Spivey. Wozar with the catch. And a first down. Mugrump. Incomplete. Arrogance. No. 3rd and 10. Spivey. No. Deflected. 2nd and 10. Carl. Hits Kinward. 3rd and 5. Kinward first down. Incomplete. 2nd and 10. Carl. And Goldwolf with a catch. And another first. Goldwolf. Hits. Kinward. Carl. Touchdown. 2-0. Mugrump back to pass. Hits Toofy. Arrogance back to pass. First down. Wozar. First down. Yeah, if he's vision, I don't know what he is. Is he vision? Because if he's high vision, actually, does it? What is he? Mugrump. Yeah, he's 109 vision, 55 pass. That's the problem. He's got great vision. So he's good at when he doesn't throw a bad pass, his passes are it's not bad, but yeah, it's his vision is super high. Graham catch, touchdown. 3-0. Toofy. Slips. Toofy. Oh, Wozar with a first down. Touchdown, Wozar, and 3-1. Carl. Deflected. Gall. Stopped. Hyenas get a stop. Got some decent buffs. Can they turn it around here? Oh, Kenward. Turnover. Kenward. Carl. Not much. They do have the blockers to be a good running team. And touchdown by the Roosters. Rosar. Catch. Breaks the tackle. Nope. Arrogance. Oh, we got an injury. Prickly gets taken down by Annalisa. So Pickett is in. Wozar, another nice catch. Doofy, touchdown. And Mugrump taken out by Truthweaver. Kenward, slipping. Carl, first down. Caldwolf. Caron and Gates. I mean, I know Gates is a gnome, but he came in and played pretty good. I gotta say. I mean, I'd never want his sparkly ass on my team, but he played all right. I'm not gonna hate. Stuffed, 2nd and 8. 3rd and 9, Galdwolf. And back the other way, Spivey, back to pass, incomplete. Arrogance, deflected. Yes, but he... Well, that... Oh, we got a death! Oh, no. Donovan. I don't know who that is. Who's backup. But Annalisa gets a kill. Arrogance with a pick. Because he's one of those little fairy gnomes or something, isn't he? Rosar catch. Yeah, Galdwolf picks it. Yeah, he was in because of injuries. Galdwolf. Kenward. Yeah, flower gnome. That's fine. That's what he is. Spivey. Doofy. Oh, Doofy with a fumble. Annalisa, who's hurting people. Galdwolf. Caught ball, 2nd and 5. Kenward. Intercepted by Doofy. Deflected. And there you have it. Graham with 77. Gald with 64. Annalisa 50. Doofy having a nice game with 55. And the Roosters get the win. All right. Next game request. Oops. Well, I guess we're playing Pandas Triangles. I accidentally clicked it, I guess, somehow. And we're going to do Pandas Triangles. Unless somebody had a request. I'll go ahead and get that in. Triangles still have a good chance to get to the playoffs so they get to win. Capid with a catch. Capid. That rat bastard. Gibbon running him down. Gibbon with his improvement. Still has a shot. Rookie of the year. Deflected. Back the other way, Wilhelm. Gibbon with a catch. That is true. I would say they probably do hunt chickens. Incomplete. 2nd and 10. I mean, if there were chickens with hyenas, they would eat them. 2nd and 7. Close. Breaks the tackle. Alyssa dumps it to Ross. Another first down. Nitty. Los. Nope. 2nd and 8. Los. Hits. Alyssa and a touchdown. And oof. And Hodge outside first. Wilhelm sacked by Los. A rare defensive play by Los. And stop. Back the other way. Nitty. Ooh, Gibbon. Los takes out Gibbon. Gibbon, after getting his improvement, is taken out. The rat bastard with the catch and the touchdown. That's going to hurt his Rookie of the Year. Simo. Wilhelm. Nice catch. I thought they were closer to Mongoose. Aren't they closely related to the Mongoose? 2nd and 10. Alyssa. But I don't know where I heard that. That doesn't sound right. They are closer related to cats, but for some reason I thought there was some mongoose related, because mongoose are another strange critter. Capid, pick 6. Stuffed. It's been a while since. Hey, Agons. Hodge breaking tackles. First down. Simo. First down. Wilhelm. Ooh, Simo. 2nd and 3. Deflected. 3rd and 3. Simo breaking the tackle and in for the touchdown. 3-2. Alyssa catch. Nitty slipping. 2nd and inches. Alyssa go deep and caught. Captain. Nitty. It's been a while since I taught zoology, but I thought I remembered that from when I taught it. Nitty catch. Not my specialty. 2nd and 14. Powell. Nothing. 3rd and 12. Oh, Simo. That was a nice little run up the middle. Nobody expected that. Powell back to pass. Stuffed. Simo. Nope. Back the other way. Oh, Ross wide open. Getting downfield. First down. Kinda. Zoology was the first class I taught. They offered me the job as an adjunct when I was first getting out of grad. Well, I was still in postdoc. And they're like, "Can you teach zoology?" I have no business teaching zoology. I'm neuroscientist, but I was like, sure. They said, "Can you develop the class?" I was like, sure. And so I did it. And so that's how I got my start, with no expertise, but they needed somebody to teach it. And the rest is history. But I enjoy teaching everything, so. Except for botany. Ross, catch! Deep. Touchdown. 3-2, 3-point lead. Triangles, they are legit. Simo. Deflected. 2nd and 10, Wilhelm. 3rd and 5. Last try. No. Back. And that is it. Triangles. Getting a victory. Pretty much. Pretty much. That's pretty much it. When I was teaching Zoe, I was pretty much Peggy Hill. Wilhelm, 62. Nitty with 91. The Rat Bastard, 74. And 64 for Los. All right. Well, we've got Bar's not here, right? Got Badgers, the Deadly game, and we got the Choops game. I guess since Agon's is on, I guess we'll go ahead and do this. Boulders. Choops. Who's gonna get to the playoffs? Okay, we're gonna have to hear your Hank Hill at some point. My daughter has been into King of the Hill. I mean, she's always liked King of the Hill, but we've been on a Gates with a pick. And a quick touchdown by the Boulders. Choops, Zyril. Running. Choops getting down to past the 50-yard line. Throaty to the outside. Not much there. Ibarra with the ball at midfield, hitting Pilnum. And Throaty, not much. 3rd and 2. Pilnum, touchdown. Back the other way. Imogene. Nice run. Might Slasher. Gates, back to pass. And nothing. 3rd and 7. Imogene. Not able to do it. Choops get the ball back. Around the 50-yard line. Ibarra, back to pass. Deflected. Back the other way. Imogene hitting Ida for the first. Might Slasher. Nothing there. 2nd and 7. Gates hits Might Slasher. Slipping. Touchdown. And the Boulders up 2-1. Throaty. Throaty breaks a couple tackles. Gets a few yards. Ibarra. Incomplete. That was an ugly pass. Zyril, though, able to slip and get another first down. Throaty. Nope. Ibarra. Sacked. Zyril again. Does he have to do it? Zyril does it again. Another first down. Throaty back to pass and hits Zyril. Zyril slipping. Slipping again. Getting into the 10-yard line. Can they tie it up here? Zyril looks like he is. Tie ball game. Boulders back with the ball. Imogene running to the outside. Can't bring her down. Might Slasher keeps running, keeps running. Gates, couple yards, 2nd and 5. Imogene caught for a first down. Might Slasher, good run. Deflected. Might Slasher. Might Slasher. Oh, he is playing pretty good. Might Slasher touchdown. 3-2. You know, I think Might Slasher. Well, I don't know. Maybe no. That's too much of a compliment. Wraith or early Wraith would still. I was gonna say he kind of reminds me a little bit of like early Wraith, but not really. Never mind. Might Slasher playing runner or blocker, and Wraith still got like Yeah, it's not a good comparison. I need a good comp. I need a good comp for Might Slasher. Throaty. Ibarra sacked. Imogene back to pass and hits Gates for a first down. Deflected. Halfway point. We're still tied 1-1. The loser is in trouble for the playoffs. Winner is in decent shape for the playoffs. Gates with a big first down. Imogene deflected. 2nd and 10. Caught. Gates caught. 2nd and 6. Might Slasher inside the red zone. Gates can't get there, and Troops get the ball back. 3rd and 3. Incomplete. Back to pass. Imogene. Throaty was guarding him well. I think that was a Mongo-like reverse jinx that Tyler put on Throaty. Ibarra back to pass. Throaty with a catch. 2nd and 5. Throaty. Oh, did not get there. Boulders to Sothale Jr. First down. Might Slasher deflected. 2nd and 10. Gates. Not much. 3rd and 6. Imogene. Oh, Imogene taken out by Zyral. But still gets the first down. Hale. Couple yards. 2nd and 6. Might Slasher can't get there. 3rd and 6. Gates hits Ida. Inside the 5. Touchdown, Ida. And 5-3. Troops in trouble. They got to get this score. Nothing. Ibarra back to pass. Hits for a first down. Zyral hitting past the 35. 5-yard gain there. Throaty gets close. 3rd and 2. Ibarra sacked by Might Slasher. And that might finish it. Might Slasher with a solid run. Gates back to pass. Hits Ida. Hale. Ida. Touchdown. That's ball game. All right. Well, good game for the Boulders. They needed these 2 wins. They get themselves back in the playoff hunt. Throaty with a pick. And Boulders get the win. Gates, 2 games in a row leading the team. Gates 47, Might Slasher 38. Throaty with 90. You were correct. Throaty had 7 pass deflections. Guacamole 39. And so the rookie Throaty may be throwing his hat in the ring for Rookie of the Year with that score. All right. Let's see. I say we get the exciting death game last. And let's do the evolution first. Evolution Manatees. Get that out of the way. We got a Frosty game here. Intercepted by Seitan. Lister breaking a couple tackles. Benor. Seitan. These teams are also in it for the wild card. Especially if Evolution win. That'll put them in good shape for the wild card. Paramount back to pass. And Ballistor. Seitan for a couple. 2nd and 10. Benor sacked. 3rd and 14. Samira. Seitan. Nope. And Trust can't do anything. 3rd and 3. Harriman. And Mistbill. I mean, have we ever been in the playoffs at the same time, Tyler? You know what's going to be the weirdest? This playoffs might be Lightning, Boulders, and Shield. That is going to be nuts. Who's going to be the other? We need another. Too bad we can't get Dramaturge in the playoffs. Triarch, back to pass. Bananas. We could get the... If the Bananas would have got that win. Saley taken out by Delina. Or Deline. Or Dalanine. Why do I keep calling... Wait, that's a different player. No wonder. I was thinking of the Delina that plays for... who does Delina play for? Plays for... Oh, the Lightning. Touchdown. Oh, yeah, Hatters. Hatters could have got in. 3rd and 8. Harriman. Yeah, Dalanine is different. I was thinking of Delina when I saw the name. Delina plays for the Lightning, so... Triarch. Misbill, big catch. Still in this, down by 2. Misbill, touchdown. 3rd and 8, Samira. Horace with a nice catch. Lister, nope. 2nd and 8, Benor, nope. 3rd and 8, Samira. Seitan, nice first down. And 3rd down and 5, Samira hits Horace. Lister, touchdown. Triarch, Misbill, big catch. And Harriman back to pass, and Braidcraft touchdown, and back within 1. Lister breaking a couple tackles. Benor, nope. 2nd and 13. Seitan breaking a couple, getting another first down. Lister, and keeps moving the ball. Benor, Seitan, another nice little gain. And Seitan, fighting, touchdown. Fighting Seitan, maybe that should be a name. Stuffed. And Misbill. Man, I really want Misbill to have a good season. Isn't this Misbill's final season? Misbill is in, yeah, this is Misbill's final season. This might be it. I was hoping Misbill could get himself a playoff appearance. Doesn't look like it's going to happen. Trust taken out by Broadmat. Lister, nice little run. Benor, another injury. Oh, Misbill is getting taken out here. Lister. And that gets Benor, touchdown. 2 points. Yeah, that's up to you, Goose, as far as skipping. We could be ahead or behind it, you know. Velister breaks a couple. Nope. Eleonora. Benor hurt. Harriman. I'm hoping to have a lot of programming time this week. If I do this upcoming week, I should easily... I mean, I'll probably release it to you guys anyway, even if it's not ready to be released to you guys. And it's not going to be completely, like, you're not going to be able to play a full season, because some of the off-season stuff and, like, the draft I need to work on, but I haven't worked on those things as much, because we don't need those first. So I've been trying to work on things that we would need for our league first. And then I'll start working on the other stuff after that. And dropped. 2nd and 10. Eleonora, nope. And that is going to end it. And Evolution, Citan 61, Velister 58, Haramon 57, and Dalanine with 45, and Evolution get the victory. All right, last game of the week, Skycarp Badgers. Harper with another improvement. Harper. This actually was going to be my next topic. Although I wouldn't have applied to Harper before, but it would apply for him now. My next topic was a suggestion that in Brutal Ball 2, we should drop the maximum SR for training to 105. That was going to be my vote. I was thinking of coming up with next. But we'll still talk about that. Harper with 110. Just to prevent another Garon in the league. But we'll see what you guys think about that. We'll talk about it and vote on it. Snurblack, couple yards. Sierra, who's been looking pretty good. Good rookie season for Sierra. Cooper. It's Jake. McGee. Breaking a tackle. Getting a first down. Yeah, I'm not sure I know what that's like, Tyler, because my college players are generally starters. McGee, touchdown. McGee's a starter now, though, because of injury. Badgers back to pass. Goswin back. Harper with the catch. Harper trying to get that MVP. Looking good. 2nd and 10. Burning. Stuffed. Stop. Shut down. Sarah. Snurblatt. Not much. 2nd and 4. Cooper. Snurblatt. First down. Snurblatt back to pass. Nothing. Sierra. Cooper. Nothing. Ferning. Stuffed. 3rd and 3. Goswin sacked. Oh no. Curry killed by Big Wilk. Taking out Curry. Oof. A death. Big Wilk. Moving up. Is he going to take the... Is he going to be the new brutality champion? Harper with a catch. Harper to the outside. Harper with a touchdown. Snurblatt. Man, how many? Is that 4 deaths this week? Incomplete. 3rd and 7. Cooper. Incomplete. And back the other way. Sacked. 3rd and 3. Goswin. Stuffed. Sierra back to pass. And oh, Harper with a pick. Harper with a pick 6. Oof. Harper. 2 points. McGee with the catch. Slipping the tackle. First down. Snurblatt to the outside. No. 2nd and 13. Sierra caught by Jake. Jake. Close. Jake doesn't get in the end zone. Cooper, ugly pass. Snurblatt, caught by Jake right at the corner of the end zone. 2nd and 9. Incomplete. 3rd down for Spurry. And hits Bullet. Bullet taken by Sunno. Sunno just can't catch him. He's too slow. Ferning. Close. Lots of buffs. Ooh, that's a lot of buffs for the Badgers. And 2 debuffs for the Skycarp. Intercepted by Harper. Oh my. Harper is starting to... Oh no, is Harper going to start to be like Caron? Is Harper now going to be unstoppable? Sierra with the first down run. Cooper back to pass. Dumps Sierra. First down. Snurblat back. And Jake. Big gain. Sierra. Back to pass. And dumped. Cooper. Couple. 3rd and 6. Snurblat. Not able to get the first down. Fernine. I gotta wait. It's 108. Oh, it's 108 without a buff. It's just 108 hands. Oh, that's nasty. Yeah, greatest hands in this league for sure. Harper, touchdown, 5-2. Cooper caught McGee. McGee first down. Snurblat back to pass. Hits McGee. Breaking tackles. Breaking tackles. Touchdown McGee. Still within 2. Harper though with a big catch. Fernine stopped in the backfield. 2nd and 12. Goswin. Stuffed. 3rd and 7. Spurry. Oh, Spurry, big play. That. Oh, Spurry taken out by Gare. Goswin. 3rd and 5. Chaos. Oh, hits Bullet for the touchdown. That was actually a pretty big score because I think the Badgers, if this game went on for another bunch of plays. And that is it. The Sky Carp getting the win. Harper didn't have a great game last week, but this week looking pretty good. Looking like he's back in that MVP driver's seat. Harper 95, Wilk with 68, Spurry with 50, Cooper 64, McGee 55. Gear coming in relief with 47. And Skycarp getting up there. Award Hatters. I don't know if you're still here, Mads, but do you want to take a bounty out on anybody? Carl, Aegeon, Theron. The AI will pick Carl. All right. Yep. So let me know if you want to reject the bounty or put a bounty on one of these guys. Reject. All right. Valhalla. Gonna spend 500. Hire a counselor. I think that's generally always a yes. Pretty much. What's his salary? Salary rank is 16th. I don't know if Kafut, I think Kafut went to bed, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and just accept it. It's pretty much an always accept for this one. All right, Alethea from the Badgers. Oof. I'm gonna AI decide this one. It's a 152 brutality, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna drop him. Dramaturge. Sega. You want Alethea? He's 152 brutality. Could maybe kill off some of those those enemies in your division. Take them? All right. Oh no. Sega has the worst luck. Sega has the worst luck. Oh my god. That's that 150 brutality for you. That's a 152 brutality for you. Oh my. Oh, poor Grimnir. Welcome to the team. He just walks in the door. He just walks in the door and punches him in the face. He's like, I don't like that shiny seller. Just punches him right in the face. And then goes, takes his locker. He said, that's my locker. Get out of here. That's my locker. Oh. Oof. All right. So let's see what happens. Zyral goes up. Zyral 91. Horus from the Evolution now 88. Oral goes up to 76. Dustflare the third actually might be usable. Hey, there you go. Blades, another improvement. Chambers goes up. War from the Pandas. Hatters Atkinson. Varkaris Blissful, the rookie, goes up. 73. Harriman for the Manatees. And Roosters Gregalia. That's a waste. And Hounds get an improvement there. Alethea hitting Grimnir. And there we have it. All right, let's see. Ripper, the soft penis, getting player of the week. Amloth 66 on the offense. Throaty on the defense with 67. Purple Cats 8. Wilhelm with 7 pass deflections. That's pretty big. 4 sacks and a kill this week for Wilk. Hama with 66 pancakes. Inferno, Rainstrike doing all right, even in the loss. And there you have it. All right, let's see stats. Spurry still on top, but Harper only 3 points behind. Harper possibly gonna get the offensive player of the year as well. Heighton close. Delina, Sofield Jr. So lots of folks really close. That is totally up in the air. Tech with the most passing yards. Spurry number 2. Rushing yards. Heighton with 1,900 taking the lead. Zyral number 2. Amloth, though, looks like he might, with only 6 games, looks like he might pass Zyral. Darren Sarr and Watkins sitting at number 5. Receiving yards, Harper, number 1. Misspelled Delina Wozar. And the Q-Bird, who is going to start falling. All right, Tyler. Adios. Thanks for joining. Have a nice night. Pancakes, Sunno, leading the league. The rookie, leading the league in pancakes. Brennan, number 2. Gafflern, Hama, and Guacamole up there. And then fantasy points, Harper, number 1. But Nitty, only 5 points behind. So it is going to be a Nitty Harper battle with 2 weeks to go. Ross, close. Spurry up there. Wind and Harriman, shockingly, near the top in fantasy points. All right, let's check the defense. Wind is on top here. Nitty, Squeak, Carl. Gibbon, the rookie. Oh, we need to check rookies, so I'll check rookies next. Tackles, Ross. Tackles for loss, Squeak and Richmond. Interceptions, Nitty and Harper. Pass defenses, Aegeon. Injuries caused, Broadmat with 7, but Big Wilk has 6 and a kill. Austell has 5 and a kill. Snurblat with 5, Wind with 5. Nobody with 2 kills. Defensive touchdowns. Quine has 2. Heighton and Harper and Gabriel. Oh, because he got a sack. Safety. Sacks 17 for Squeak. But Carl is up there. Crystal, Cottage. And there we have it. Let me go ahead and go back to offense. Let me check total fantasy points here. And let's see rookies. Where are our rookies? Sunno has the lead at 386. And that looks like he's got a decent little lead. Did I miss somebody? Gavin is up here. Gibbon is 45, so Gibbon is up there. I mean, they're still catchable because Suno's at 386, so they're only about 60 behind. So if Suno has a bad game, you could still catch him. And so let's take a look at the standings with one more week to go. 3 teams, so Shield are in, Lightning are in, but Hounds, Boulders, Choops are probably out. Yeah, Choops are probably out because even with a win, they're not going to get the tie break against the Boulders unless they slaughter somebody and the Boulders get slaughtered. That is unlikely. Oh wait, we got 2 more games. Never mind. They could get caught. What am I thinking? Yeah, they could get caught. They could get caught with 2 more games. I guess the Shield could. Actually, the Shield aren't in. What am I saying? The Shield aren't in. So we may not be in, but we're probably in. And Valhalla needs the tie breaks, though. That's the problem for them. Then on this side, Ints. We've got Roosters. Roosters are in pretty much, but over here, Skycarp, Evolution are still tight. Colossus might be there. Triangle still have a real good chance, so a few teams still in it as we go into the last couple of weeks. All right, guys. Well, thanks for joining. I will see you on the Discord this week. I'll probably have a couple topics we'll talk about. I'll try to think of some other stuff we want to talk about before the next season. But remember, next week we are off. But I will hopefully be getting out BB2 to you guys next weekend, not this coming weekend, but the following weekend. And you guys have a nice night. Adios, all. Thanks for joining.